Hi everyone. It's a fairly good day for a walk, although the breeze really feels good. But I think I'll make this walk quick. Glad you could join me today for a little encouragement. I've been trying throughout these last number of months to be an encourager to you, and I came across a great story from the Bible that emphasizes the importance of encouraging. Paul and Barnabas ended up in a town called Antioch, and they went, as was their practice, to talk to the people at the synagogue. And after the scriptures were read, the leaders at the synagogue turned to them and said, brothers, if you have something encouraging to say, please speak up. Well, it's almost as if Paul looked at Barnabas and Barnabas looked at Paul, and Paul stood up and started to speak because he was often the speaker. Yet, you don't get a nickname like Barnabas by accident. No way. You don't get a nickname like that unless you are an encourager. So I think either one of them could have stood up and given the word of encouragement. And Paul shared with them various scriptures that speak of this truth. The Lord has done a great thing. In fact, he put it this way: what God promised to our fathers, he kept. He kept that promise in his Son, Jesus Christ. In fact, he puts it this way. He says, what God promised to our fathers has been kept for us, the children, by the fact that God raised Jesus Christ from the dead. Here on this other side of Easter, as we celebrate what Christ did, as we celebrate that open tomb, we can look to that and see in that the great encouragement of God, that is one of the best, and in fact is the best message of encouragement that there is. That God has loved us enough that he has raised his one and only Son, Jesus Christ, so that we can have life. So enjoy that life that Christ gives, and put your trust in Jesus, and know that because Jesus rose from the grave, we will too when we put our trust in Christ. Well, before I go, as I scoot back inside on this chilly day, this statement appeared in a National Institute of Mental Health report one time. It said, many of our daily conversations are actually mutual counseling sessions, whereby we exchange the reassurance and whereby we exchange assurance and advice that help us with dealing with our routine stress. Daily exchange sounds a lot like encouragement to me. So let's be ones who encourage each other. And before I head back inside, a young mother was ill, and she was in bed trying to get feeling better. And her 9-year-old came home from school and discovered that her mom was laying down in her bed. So she quietly snuck into the room, reached for the blanket at the bottom of the bed, and carefully unfolded it, trying not to make a sound. She took the blanket and tucked it in around her mom, and as she did that, her mom started to stir. It wasn't that long ago that I was tucking you in, and now you're tucking me in? And she said, the little girl said to her mom, well, we can take turns. Let's keep encouraging one another. I hope you're having a great day. God bless you.